Hiya Twirly Pops, today's a special video because we've reached a milestone on this channel. That being my very first haul video. Merry 2 nights after Christmas. As you can see, I got my latest video exporting. I made a total of one new wrapping paper collage. And as you can see, the peppermint wrapping paper, there's kind of a accidental pattern matching. So that's cool. Okay, time to move all the stuff in the corner to in front of my bed. So this is like a surprise actually, because I had only asked for this tree for my Christmas episodes of Hudsonverse. The second week of December, like our mom was like, "What you want for Christmas?" And I was trying to explain to her that I wanted to get some little pet shops like how I was talking about in my last video. Specifically that one from Walmart with the pets, with the food. It came with that otter and that blue dog. And I was trying to explain to her that it was like a blind box and you had to go in store to find it because you had to like check the codes, because someone stuffing something in a shipping box is just going to stuff a random one and not the one you want. And then she got kind of confused, and then I got all awkward and just gave up on that. And so then I was like, okay, I want a tree. So I got a tree. And then, come to my surprise, I opened my presents, and sure, there was this tree, but then there was also some dolls and some random fashion pack from Amazon. There's 2 of them. Also, me and my brother both got this silly joke shirt. His is in red. I guess I'll open the dolls first, so save that for last or something. This video is probably gonna be so long that I'll have to open this tree in a separate video. Okay, so this actually needs a backstory. I think I need my tripod. Dear gosh. Did I just film my camera falling over? I thought this ball jointed tripod would be good, but apparently if you leave it bent too long, it gets loose. So now the bottom part where I keep it bent is all loose. Now it falls over. I think I need to get a box for it to grip around or something. This blue junk one should work. So if you look closely at this Kindle, he looks exactly like Matthew, whom I kind of have sitting over here because his foot fell off in my doll collection video, and it still hasn't been glued back in. That's why he doesn't have any like pants on except for his underwear, because I was gonna get glue and glue it back on at some point, but I guess instead my mom got me a new Matthew, whom you're in the weight box. Why can't I find the angle for this? Will this work? Straighten your head. Okay, there. Look. Like, their hair is basically the same. But, like, I don't need another basic, twig-limbed body, doll. So I don't know when I'll ever open that. It'll just sit around for a while. I'll have to do a fashion show with these later, But I should probably open the doll first. And she can watch. Okay, I cut the top off. Now I can just slide this off. Apparently this thing needs instructions. I don't care. Found the key. Apparently also is a magnifying, not a mag. Apparently it's also a blue thing for some reason. Come on, put the key the right way around. Just turn. Is something open? Oh look, I opened it. Well then I guess I'll open the other side. Oh yeah, there's a whole lock over here. This is what we're doing now. We're rocking all of the accessories in stupid bags. Am I even like zoomed out enough to get like all the angles right? Okay. Why is the doll part not opening up? Well, I guess I'll open up the bags first. What the heck is this supposed to be? A thing? Is it a bat? What even is this? Why is this wrapped in plastic if it was already in a paper bag? Oh. Is this part of the doll stand or something? A necklace or something? What is this? Glasses that don't really do anything? A microphone? Oh my gosh, she has an extra hand? Huh. And then another hand. Star of a skull on it. 2 other bracelets. What is this thing? Or half of these just things to go on the weird looking wardrobe thing? A hanger? I keep dropping things that I don't know what's new and what's old that I already looked at. Okay, whatever's in this bag. Seriously, why is everything wrapped in plastic if it's in a bag? Fluffy thing. What is this? A skirt? Oh, what is this? Your plasticky fake leather and fur? I can't tell what this is supposed to be. Another skirt or something. Interesting shirt. Oh, the bag is empty. Well, I figured out that these 3 things, whatever these are supposed to be, fit together. last one doesn't want to get in. Okay. And then according to the instructions, you're supposed to get them out of the box. Assemble these pieces. And then slide it up the middle, apparently. Oh. You zoom out. I guess I could use my extra zooming out. I keep forgetting my phone zooms out. Okay. Okay, I need to go up, actually. Oh, come on. Apparently this is just a weird way to dump it out. Which just means that this just would have pulled out anyway. Does it not come all the way? Whatever. The monster is free. Literally don't know what the point of this is. Is it a wardrobe? Is it a weird cage? What even is this? Because apparently this is an elevator that doesn't go anywhere. Is that what this is? An elevator? But yet these doors don't open, but they look like they should. They gotta cut freer from this plastic. Because there was like a rubber band up here, but now it turns out she is like stapled in. All that plastic clanking woke my sister up, so I took the opportunity to upload my video, and now it's like an hour later. The doll is free. Her hair might be a mess, and I'm pretty sure there's still tie things in here somewhere, but I don't care about that right now. I ended up just yanking this tray out. Apparently there's another piece hidden in here. Which I think is supposed to go in here according to those instructions. Okay, let's just hold this up, put this to the side. It's just a noisy hunk of plastic. Well, I'm gonna have to find something to put all these tiny things in, since this thing is filled with holes on the back to look like a spider web. Now, if we compare this G3 Frankie with this G1 Happy Abominable I call Sanji, I think her head is like smaller or something. Well, it looks like Frankie's slightly taller. Yeah, you see her knee is taller. I guess her prosthetic leg part is pink with stars. I guess this is a bit more of a greenish blue than this one. It's like a blue hue, like I can't tell if it's green or blue, but it's definitely blue. Maybe she could be a relative of Sanji, but like part ice dragon, part electricity, I suppose. Before I finally get to opening up this tree, This video is probably gonna be so long that I'll have to open this tree in a separate video. First, get to some final thoughts on this doll. Well, this quality on this doll is really good because it has all the extra joints that my basic stick Barbies don't have. The elbows and the wrists and the knees. Even has one of the chest. Which, what am I going to use that for? Don't know. But it's there. Now, she may end up being some sort of relative of Sanji, but it hasn't been finalized. I was talking to my brother about making like a little mini-sode to introduce this new blue electric girl, and we didn't really come up with anything. It was more about backstory for Sanji. So Sanji, the Scaleson family has this house called the Ice House, which is made out of ice that doesn't melt because it's magical, which is funny because we live in Texas, which is very hot. So it would just be very funny to have a house made out of ice here. So they have a house made out of ice, and that's where, and she's currently the one who lives in it with Matthew and her baby, which Matthew doesn't seem to care about because he seems to care more about self-destructing. So in the woods, there's a werewolf pack that lives there. So, and there's like one girl who's named Tawny, who's like, I guess like a teenager who becomes friends with Terrence at some point. And what they do is they help people out, because the monster revolt was when all the monsters started, you know, fighting and attacking, you know, all the nice wizards and non-magical people and stuff, because they're like, we want a monster country for our own. We want to be like in charge of everything and not you wizards. They wanted to be evil and stuff. So everyone got all attacked and scared and all that. So the werewolves are helping people out with that. Because one of the werewolf packs apparently lost some members from the monsters being evil. But I guess that wasn't the pack that's in Sanji's forest, which is called Windblown Pack. So I guess there's going to be a mini-sode about Sanji talking to a dog about whatever, and then somehow this girl shows up. And we were thinking about it taking place during Valentine's Day to tie into Macy's future vision, not her, from the Wishing Cookie episode. Which does not tell you anything about who this electric girl is going to be, but it gives something for Sanji to do, I guess. Alright, now it's fashion show time, which I will be using Cool Uncle Jason for, because he's my favorite of the Kens. And for the Barbies, I have Macy Tree, Macy Hudson, her sister Samantha Tree, and their cousin Stacy Tree, depending on what the vibes are of the outfits, which is just a bunch of dresses, of course. Come on, get out. And then this, which is all individually wrapped in plastic. It's all crinkly and plastic. I got all the crinkly bags open and dumped them all out. So first we do Ken stuff. Oh, we got like beige, yellow, gray, blue, and black shoes. I believe they're all the same. Are they? Oh no, this one has a heel and this one's a sneaker. This one has a heel. Okay, they're slightly different. Okay, first up, my favorite ones. This one is an orange Halloween one. And the moment I saw it, I was like, I need to get a doll for myself to be me. Because a doll me would wear that. And also this one, because look, it's got a squirrel. There's actually a little bit of room in it, so it's not super skin tight, which is good. Looks like we got some orange shorts, some white pants, camo. Looks like they're like sweatpants. I guess these are swim trunks, but like a tie-dye, I guess. I'm assuming these are supposed to be like jeans. Weird stretchy fabric. Is that a paper airplane? That's odd. My lower back did not like hunching over, so I moved to the table. Look at the rewrapping paper background again. And I got all the things over there. I'm assuming this stretchy shirt is a pull shirt or something. Got the Halloween outfit. These pants ended up being quite tight, so I'm gonna stop trying on clothes and move on to the ladies. This is a cool jacket. It's got like 2 layers, powder and outside and lining, and it feels like squishy. Like an actual jacket. But these pockets are a lie, they're just sewn on flat. There's no pocket. You can fit the jacket on top of a shirt. So maybe this is meant to go down. It looks like he's ready to go do some work of some sort, which fits because his job is a mechanic and he rides a motorcycle. So he'll go back here now. Now we can do the dresses. These shoes feel like kind of sticky, like tacky of some sort. But they're very flexible, which means they slide on and off very good, which is better than his hard plastic shoe that made it feel like I was about to rip his foot off every time I took his shoe off. Now he doesn't have a pair of toes out. Since we're getting a good view of his feet. Okay. Now all these dresses. Let's see. Well, this is like from 2 different bags, I believe. None of these fit the rubber leg dolls. This isn't even fabric, it's just like paper. It's like cherry blossoms. Okay. Leopard print. Yellow with brown spots. It's kind of a shiny. It looks teal on the camera, but when I look at it with my eye, it looks more green. White with pink bows. Pink thing. This one's also pink. That sounds like paper. That doesn't sound like it. What is this? Feels like you can rip it. Oh wait, I just ripped it. Oh no, that's because that's the seam. Okay, a new pile. Wait a minute. This is fabric. Weird. Okay, whatever. Hold on. I'm losing track of where I was. Okay. So this actually feels like fabric. More akin to what these kin shirts are made of. Or this bubble skirt. Oh, pants, I think. Bathing suit. A very strange shirt. What does that even say? It's got feathers on it. And then some pants. Oh. Guess this is another bathing suit. Oh, that actually took a bit too long, like 6 minutes. Probably should have gone quicker. It's okay, I can just interject try-ons or something. Let's go through this pile quicker. Okay, so we got a big purple dress, some flowers in it. I'm gonna say that's hot pink. Kind of almost looks like red. Right here is like not out enough. There's some thread snagged on it or something. I mean, this one's got some different colors going on in these stripes. So I guess that's slightly more interesting. But it's still a bad dress. It's like kind of like the only yellow thing I got. And then we have something that's actually fabric. then a pink one. Like unraveling, and there's lace that's just been folded up for the bodice. God, they're so crinkly because they're not fabric. This one's unraveling. There's a long string here. You can't really see it. As for the fashion packs, the stuff that came, the Ken stuff, really good because it's actually made out of real cloth fabric. It doesn't feel like a crunchy sheet of whatever. Some weird polyester something or another. Whereas this is real polyester fabric. Probably. But yeah, that Barbie fashion pack might just be a box sitting in a corner because I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Besides maybe all the hangers, the shoes, I guess. Because I don't have any hangers. And shoes are just shoes. There's really no difference in quality there. There's just, here's some new colorful shoes with weird designs thrown in. This is a piece of junk because it's barely usable for a wardrobe because it's just got these two tiny little like cupboards on the sides. And then this isn't even a door, like you can't even open it. This piece is apparently supposed to like slot in because there's a hole right here in this elevator part, and this is supposed to slink. I can't get it to fit right now. Well, that's supposed to actually slot in there, and then it can go up and down. But like, I don't. Not unless this is somehow a cage for the doll. Which is like, do you sleep standing up in a cage? Because that's just weird. It's like, what's in an elevator for? Who wants an elevator, which is just a cage? Anyway. Well, I got the Ken fashion pack already tucked away in the Ken box because it's, you know, it's useful. Well, I can finally now chuck this onto my computer. Since I finally have a conclusion to this video, that's probably not going to be very good. At least that's what my anxiety will tell me. But then again, I haven't chucked it on my computer. Chopped it all up into something that is more quick and snappy. Instead of, you know, meandering, because I am not good at continuously talking. I just kind of go all silent and stare at things without actually saying or thinking anything. Which, should probably work on that for my Christmas tree thing. Should probably work on talking a bit more, so I don't have to just cut out a bunch of silences. Anyway, go watch that. Not that anyone is going to watch this video to this ending point. Just stay tuned for any potential stop motions I make with this doll over here. I don't know, I'm doing it where that thing where I stop talking and not saying anything.